from the heart of the garage, where the grease is real and the stories run deep. Cars, culture, and whatever else rolls through the shop.
Welcome to the Coveralls podcast.
Yep. Presented by Highway 40 Garage. I'm Lex.
I'm John, and we are the owners and operators of Highway 40 Garage and the navigators of this here podcast.
And we're going to just be covering life.
Mm-hmm.
Every aspect, all sorts of different stuff. Obviously, we're mechanic based.
That is our company, Highway 40 Garage.
But we've kind of walked quite a few different aspects of life, so
Yep.
we'll just be chatting.
We'll be covering everything.
Yeah.
Located here in Heber City, Utah. That's where Highway 40 Garage is, and for all of you that know us, you know where we're at and you know what we do. But for everybody that doesn't, take this time to just kind of give a quick little introduction of us and what we do and why we're here.
And we established Highway 40 almost 4 years ago now. Just kind of out of a whim that me and John had. We got the opportunity to come into what you see behind us, this warehouse, and work on these cars. And
that kind of snowballed into the situation that we're in now, to where behind the camera, that's where our shop is and everything. So we were able to continually work on all this stuff, but then create our own business, have a brick and mortar building up here. And we were doing mobile stuff beforehand, and that was very difficult. Heber City was very hard to find a reasonable priced building in the correct zone to open a mechanic shop.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. The places we did find that we could rent were podunk, to say
Yep.
the least.
Yep.
I mean, mud floors, talking almost tiki huts.
Yeah, tiki huts.
And then the places that were nice that we would have liked to get into, we got cease and desist orders because
we inquired
we looked
about
at
a
it,
building.
you know, like, all right, can we what is this for? Can we have a mechanic shop in it? No, it's
City comes,
it's a wood
steps
shop.
in. Yeah, you can't
okay,
be
no
there.
problem. Like, it's a wood shop. Like, we won't even ask about it anymore. A couple weeks later, get
Shut your business down. It's like we didn't even move into that place. But yeah, we've been through a lot to get to this point, and there's still a ton to go. A lot of expansion and progress with the business and the company and everything, including this podcast, and do some more social media stuff and really get to connect with the community and other people, and maybe there's people out there that we may never meet that might listen to this or get interested in what we're doing with our lives.
Yeah, and we're obviously this is our introduction podcast, so stuff that you guys are going to see and hear about throughout that we're beginning to do is we're expanding our business right now. We're in the process of putting in, well, we're not in the process of it yet, but
We're in the beginning
we
stages.
will be in the process of putting in a new garage door, getting another lift, getting another bay operating, getting
Streamlining customers.
probably about bare minimum two more employees. I'd like 4 overall, but I'll settle for 2 good ones.
Yeah, we're in this weird phase right now where we've got to grow to keep up on the workload that we have because our customer base is just growing and growing, which is awesome. But it's not going to continue to grow if we can't continue to provide the awesome service that we have in the last 3 years.
Yeah, we've kind of learned a little bit. We've learned a lot, but some of the little bit that we have learned is very simple, such as smaller businesses, they start to fail because they don't actually grow.
Right.
They see this income start to trend and get excited about it, but the problem is like that income starts to trend, but so does the workload.
Right.
And then your income tops off, and then it just all goes to the workload because you don't have enough employees to get that workload through the day.
Yep.
So-
And you all of a sudden become stagnant without even realizing it.
Yeah.
And then you're going, well, why are my profits not going up? I was doing so good and we were climbing up, and now it's like we're going the opposite direction. And it's because, with more work comes more
Unfortunately,
people and more money.
We're not necessarily going the opposite direction.
No.
We're our trend is like,
Plateau.
no, it's not plateau. It's like more income, more debt.
Right. Right.
For some reason, it's not even debt. It's just
More expensive.
there's always more stuff to buy.
Yep.
There's always
Yep.
better equipment, more ways to make the shop better, newer
Efficiency.
things, efficiency. There's
Stock in tires, that's a
Tires,
huge expense. Oil, all
Yeah.
that stuff. And that's a lot of the realization of like that. What we've realized is you've got to be willing to put the money out, and you've got to be able to willing to let it go for it to come back.
Yep.
And that's really hard to do, because once you start making a little bit of money, you're just like, well, I want to keep my money, but that's almost a downfall in a business.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people understand the whole, like obviously we've all been employees, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still an employee to this entity.
Yeah. We've made ourselves employees to our own business.
Yeah, like I just work here,
Yep.
But I've heard in the past so many times, like owners and bosses, and, oh, you guys make more than I do. It's like, shut up.
Right.
What are you talking about? You're the boss.
But now that you're on
You
this
don't-
side of the coin,
No, and then like pay these guys, and it's like, you shits, you really do make more than I
You
do.
really do
know what
make
I
more.
mean? Like, yeah, I might have,
well, we're in it for the long game.
well, right, like I might have access to more money,
Right.
but it's not like it's
My money.
my money.
No.
It's I have access to money to pay you shits money.
Yeah. Or buy a tool for the business. It's not my money. The business is doing this.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
Yep.
No, and then, you get the very big stigma, too, of just like, oh, well, you guys run a business. You're loaded. Not even from employees, but just like in general. And it's like, I can tell you right now, like, that is not the case.
Yeah.
It takes so much to get a business rolling.
Well, the thing about it is, like we always say, is like and I know I can speak for both of us, but I didn't start a business. And obviously everybody's got to make money. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't really have a choice. But I didn't start a business to become rich.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I started a business for three main reasons.
Okay.
And I've talked about it before. First is so I can show up
Freedom.
for my kids when my kids need me.
Yeah.
Wherever my kids need me, when my wife
Play.
needs me.
Yep.
Whatever it
Hospital
may be.
emergencies.
Like I'm gonna be there. You
birthdays.
know what I mean?
Yep.
The second thing is the community.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
And the community and the passion for cars, it's real close to hand in hand.
Right. Right.
But you can't keep the passion for cars without getting just a little bit of love from the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got to
Like,
care
you've
about the
gotta-
person.
Well, you not even care about the person. Like the person's got to be like, "Thank you."
Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
see what
Just-
you're saying.
just
I see what you're saying.
Every once in a while,
Yep.
you know what I mean. You've got to get that love.
I don't
back.
need a
You know
pat
what I
on the
mean?
back every time.
Not
but once
every
in a
time.
while.
And it's nothing. And it's not even like a thank you, right?
Uh-huh.
It's stupid. So me and you have talked about this before. The sponsorships,
Yep,
right?
yep.
So sponsoring the
Derby,
The city.
the rodeo.
right.
Yeah.
So
uh-huh.
sponsoring the county
Yeah.
and driving by and seeing my poster on the fence, right?
Yeah.
That's my thank you. Like that's like
Well, and you
there's
don't
my
even we don't
stupid-
even care about like getting customers from that poster. It's just
No, I
cool to
just-
drive by and be like, "That's me."
It's such a selfish thing.
It is. It's,
You
it's
know what I
almost
mean?
it's almost selfish.
It's interesting.
But it's cool because you do make that connection.
Yeah.
You do make that connection with the community.
Yeah.
You think about like since we've opened this business, like I used to walk around in this town with you, and everywhere we'd go, like, oh Lex, everybody'd recognize you.
Right.
But since we've opened this business, think about how many more connections you've made with people. I feel like we're so much more part of this community than we ever were in the past.
Well, it's truly like I was almost like rooted in the community.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Especially
like-
on the mechanic side
So like
too.
the old boys knew me.
Yep.
Everybody that I grew up with knew
Yep.
me. People that I worked with knew me. You know what I
So
mean?
Lex used to
But-
wrench with his dad in
Yeah.
Midway, and that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. So me and my dad, we had a shop in Midway from 2002
To 8?
to about 8. 2001, 2002 to 2008. Yeah.
And that's why he was
ran that for
saying like
years.
he's kind of rooted in the community, because at that point in time, that's how you kind of developed relationships in Heber
Yeah.
and Midway.
Yeah. So I mean, and it goes even deeper than that. Like my dad, he brought us up here in 2000. So it was like 99, 2000, and he brought us up here so he could be a mechanic at Cullet's,
Right. Which is
which
now.
is now Labrams. And he was the top dog over there, and then went through his things,
Yeah.
women, drugs, etc. And then what did we do? Bounced around because we still had the house down in Salt Lake, so we went Midway, Salt Lake, Granite Junior High, Wasatch, Granite Junior High,
And that's
Wasatch.
where we met, was down in the valley, down in South Salt Lake and Granite, and
You know,
Lex and I built a relationship. Lex wanted to fight me the first time he met me, but
gotta-
he wants to fight everybody the first time he meets anybody. So that's nothing new there. But yeah,
have to test character, I guess. I don't know.
13 years old.
I'm just a prick.
13 years old. 13 going on 40. So we've known each other for a while. But anyways, back to that topic is Lex kind of had this little bit of community here. And then once the shop opened, which it wasn't even officially opened, we were going to start a used car dealership up here for kind of people in need.
So we'll go back to the community thing.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I
the
mean?
community, because single moms and high school kids and anybody that's struggling or down on their luck,
Single dad,
there's no affordable cars up here. All the dealerships up here are, it's pricey. It's very pricey to get in the car. So that was our original idea.
And there's some good dealerships. We're not knocking
No,
them.
not at all. It's just
They're just really nice dealerships.
they're really nice dealerships and they sell really nice cars. So we kind of were amping up for that and getting the place going and putting doors in and just getting everything going. And before we even had our business license, people started stopping in. Like, hey, what do you guys do? Like, we're just kind of like nothing at the moment. We're like kind of getting a business going.
Work
And
on cars?
you work on cars? Like, yeah, we work on cars.
And at this point in time, we're
Broke. I mean,
we have
broke.
put everything that we have into this place.
And I mean, not even like just cash money in the bank broke, but just like no assets broke. Just like we have given up everything. I'm living in a trailer in his backyard to make this work. Like we have given up everything. So we're broke at this point in time. So like people walk in like, oh, you guys work on cars? It's like, well, yeah, if we can make a couple quick $100, yeah, let's do this.
Absolutely, we work on
So we
cars.
just started like, cars started showing up, and as we're like building a business, get our license, everything else, and it organically turned into a repair mechanic shop.
So what it was going to be is it's not like we were just going to like buy cars and
Sell them.
We were going to buy cars that needed love, fix them up,
Mm-hmm.
make them the best car possible, and then sell them for a very fair price.
Yeah.
So
We were thinking like $15,000 cap-ish. Like
yeah,
that's like the
nothing,
area
nothing
we're in.
above that.
Yeah.
Try to get to that $5,000 to like $15,000 range that
It was
that
affordable.
people might be able to save up in a month or two and
Mm-hmm.
pay cash for a car rather than have some stupid payment on a car that
It's $50,000 that they can't afford, and they know they shouldn't be in it, but they had no choice because they went to a dealership and they got
Right.
sold.
But anyway, so it ended up turning in to just it organically turned into Highway 40,
Highway 40 Garage.
mechanic shop.
Yeah,
And
we've been running ever since.
yeah, we're I'm gonna say that we're number one in the town now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lynn's great. L&L Repair is awesome.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But things don't stop here, and I say, I don't work on that, go to Lynn.
Right.
Things stop here, and I say, I don't have time, go to Lynn.
Right.
Now, Lynn, things stop over there, and he goes, I don't work on those, go to Lex.
Right.
So,
okay, I see what you're saying.
There's
okay.
my base.
He's getting a little like,
There's
okay.
my base for that. You know what I mean?
I like it.
The things that Lynn doesn't work on,
we do.
The things that Lynn works on, so do we.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So if we can really figure out this whole like employee time thing, we can really amp up.
Yeah. Like you know what I mean? Like obviously like as far as established and time and everything, Lynn is. And as long as he stays around, will be
number one.
The number one
I mean, he's been
shop
here
in this town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Lynn's awesome.
Yeah, we like Lynn.
You know what I mean?
We really don't have any issues with any other mechanic shop up here. There is enough work in this town that you can keep everybody busy. Yeah. All of us struggle with finding employees.
And the good thing about Lynn, which I don't know if he's able to do it with us, but it's because like obviously we're in cahoots. You know what I mean? We send work to each other, right?
Yeah.
So it's not competition.
No.
But for me, it's a benchmark.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
something to get to. You know what I mean? Like you look.
Oh, I mean, we've had a million benchmarks in this company.
No, but he's 4.9 stars on Google.
Yeah.
With like 300 plus reviews.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's impressive.
Yeah. There's literally like, I think it's one 4-star.
Right. And it dropped it to a 4.9.
Yeah. And it was a great review.
Right.
It might accidentally hit 4.
Right.
You know what I mean? To where we're 32, 33.
33-ish, 5 stars.
You know, which is great for 3 years.
It is great for 3 years.
That's 10 a year.
Yeah.
Without ever asking a single soul.
Just people
not
writing a review.
You know what I mean? Like, you get so many phone calls. At least I get so many phone calls every day. Hey, like, your Google reviews. It's like, I'm good. Like, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you need more work. Mm-hmm. It's like, come look at my parking lot.
Yeah, I don't need more work.
I'm fine.
Well, I mean, I even bought one of those little scan cards when we first opened. And it's still in the package in a drawer somewhere.
Exactly.
Because it's like, well, I love reviews, you know, but then you almost get in that stigmatism of like, we have 5 stars. So it's almost like, hey, don't ruin it. You know, it's like, I almost want somebody to give us a 4-star just so we don't have a 5-star.
Whoa.
I know.
This is a podcast, man. Like, this could go out. 15 people.
All right, don't give us a 4-star review.
I might want to edit that.
You come in, you'll see why we're 5-star. No, but
that's kind of the business in a nutshell right there. Highway stands for helping individuals gain honest wheels all year.
Yep.
That is
an acrostic.
That John came up with.
That's the values.
That's our motto. No regrets. You know.
No regrets.
No regrets. That's
Yeah.
how we live.
And that's
try to take care of everybody, and
that's our
everybody
focus.
Gets treated the same.
Truly, that's our focus. Back to the whole, like, you know, every business has to make money, you know, but in previous years, we were so chasing the money that we were never successful.
Yeah.
To where now we've learned that we're chasing the customer experience and the community and helping and just all the positives of everything and not focusing on the money.
Just trying to be good people.
Obviously, you got to pay attention to the money because we can't go broke. Yep. But yeah, we be good to the people.
Yep.
You know, we're in the business of customer service at the end of the day. Yeah.
Absolutely. This is what are we, December 9th?
It is 9th or 10th. December 9th.
December 9th. So this
2025.
Shooting, we'll just call this first of the year, maybe Christmas podcast. We'll see how it goes. We'll see when you guys end up seeing it. But nonetheless, this is going to be end of 25, beginning of 2026. So you guys are going to see kind of our end of year, beginning of year. Once again, shop build out, employees.
We're kind of on this like cliff right now with the business of just kind of prepping all this stuff to just to jump and jump in the deep end and just kind of cruise with it. So I think as far as like the filming and social media and the podcast stuff, I think the timing is going to line up very well. I think you guys will get to see a lot of growth. And then the podcast too, we're going to grow it, and we'll have guests on eventually. We've got some really cool people to talk to. And I think, people find this interesting. If they do, cool. If they don't, then for our own records to look back in 5 years and go, wow, look what we did,
Yeah, and some of the things that we will be covering on this podcast. For us personally, obviously, we're going to be doing the cars, the shop build out. We've got some really cool projects in the back shop that you guys, if you're following all platforms, you'll end up seeing. We've got some really cool personal projects that you guys will see. We built derby cars for my daughters.
We're now building a derby car for somebody else.
Building a derby car for another customer. So my daughters, they're big in the derby community up here in Heber. We have a lot of really, really cool people in the community. The owner of the derby, he'll be one of our guests.
The owner of this warehouse.
Yeah, the founder of Kodiak Cakes. He'll be one of our guests in the future.
We've talked to Svensson.
Some martial artists.
Yep.
My brother, he had 25 or 6 fights in the UFC.
Bro, this is a podcast. This is gonna go out. Josh is gonna beat you. He'll be like, "Whoa, you don't know how many fights I had?"
Nah, bro. No, I think he got to 51 overall professional fights.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have him on.
That'll be a cool one.
He's got a really, really cool story from the gridiron to the cage, literally, And if you don't know what the gridiron means, that's a football field. But we've got some really cool people, some really cool stories. This one will kind of be short and just an introduction, but that's us in a nutshell. Highway 40 Garage.
No, we look forward to it, and just kind of sharing our life experiences, what's going on with the world, current events, past events, all the cool people that we get to meet in our lives, and we just want to share everything that we do and we've been a part of with everybody else, and just kind of grow the community that we've already started.
Yeah, and I mean, we're, once again, we did the name Coverall because we're going to cover all.
Yeah.
We're going to cover a lot of topics. There's going to be some topics on here that, people might not like. They might really might touch their heartstrings. I mean, me and John, we kind of come from childhoods that weren't the best. Drug addicted parents and lives that you have and will read about in books and see on movies and TV shows, and those are the lives that we lived through, and
just realize it's not all in movies, like stuff like that does happen in real lives, and there are rare cases where people get out of there, and that's one of the stories that we'd like to share, just to anybody in one of those situations to know, like, hey, there's hope. You just got to keep putting one foot in front of another and just keep pushing forward. Follow the light. Don't get trapped in the darkness.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not a church goer, but I am a very spiritual man.
Yeah.
I have a personal relationship with God.
Yeah.
Or a higher power as you see him.
Yeah,
whatever
that is in your eyes.
Whatever that is in your eyes. I mean, God is real. The devil is just as real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
the battle here is between good and evil.
Yeah. So that's always that's something that we're about too.
That's always a fun topic to touch on as well. So.
Yeah. And I'm sure we'll have a few people on that they'll have some good opinions and whatnot on spirituality, religion,
absolutely,
the church, all that stuff. So
we truly we know a good group of individuals from all walks in life. So this podcast is going to be really cool with the way that we interact with each other, plus with everybody else. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and something that we were that I got to experience this week, and John's got to experience this week. Well, the last 2 weeks is damn. How do you do that? I guess we'll have to see how this works out. But there's about 10 families in Heber that are being helped out by
Right.
a local business in town.
Yeah, it's just
And
anonymous post, getting some businesses together and getting some families together that are in need, and just, really capitalizing on the Christmas season and what the Christmas season is truly
and
about.
anonymously, we really hope that we get to be a part of this post.
It would be cool. It would be cool because that's really cool, and that's part of the community thing of some of the stuff that we want to continue to build is stuff like that, So if we can get involved in stuff like that, that would be very cool.
Yep. So, and that's some of the stuff that we're doing is giving back to the community, and there's a lot of families in this town that there's no middle ground in this town.
No.
You know what I mean? Like unfortunately there's no like
Middle class.
like, yeah, we might call ourselves blue collar or whatever, but like in this town, blue collar's broke.
Right. Right.
You've got these people that they can,
Buy
they
and
do
sell you
whatever they
over and
want.
over and over
They don't,
and over.
They don't worry about their monthly bills.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then
The
I
other
don't know
half.
if there's any middle ground in this valley. And then you've got the other half, which is
That's all they care about.
all of us.
Right.
Yeah, we're looking at every single monthly bill. We're looking at every single expense, So
No, and it's cool because with that said, it doesn't take a lot to give a little.
nope.
You don't need
doesn't.
much. You
Nope.
you can give a little with a little.
Yeah.
It's just the thought that counts, and yeah, we look forward to providing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like we've gotten some opportunities in our lives where it's like, oh, okay, let's jump on this. Like this is our lifeline. Like we're getting thrown a rope right now, and it's like, okay, let's jump on it. So going through some of those experiences with our lives, it's like now that we're not even on that other side of the coin, we're still in the bottom with the rest of them, but it's just like, hey, I've been helped before, let's help somebody else.
Yep.
And you just got to keep that going, keep that momentum,
Yep.
keep passing it on.
Absolutely. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. No.
Cover a lot of topics.
Cover all.
Take you guys on a very cool adventure, and I really don't know where this adventure is going to take us.
No.
We've got a lot of cool ideas for this place. The shop is just the beginning.
Yeah.
So
A lot of goals, a lot of ideas. Whatever it ends up growing to be is what it's going to be. And I mean, with the experience we've already had of it naturally turning into a mechanic repair shop, like we know, it's not in our hands. We're just here. We're walking the steps, and where it goes, it's where it goes.
yeah, absolutely. And yeah, with that being said, thanks for everybody that's helped us get to this position.
Yeah. No. Big thank you
Yeah.
for everybody. I mean, everybody, even the smallest, even a customer walking through the door,
Yep.
just for an oil change, like that little bit helps.
Yeah.
And yeah, a big thank you for everybody that's allowed us to get to this point.
Yep. The Joels, the Jesses, the Justins, the
The
Tommies,
Tommies,
the Lances.
yeah. Yeah.
Patrick's for waking up on a Tuesday and
Coming and setting up
you
so
know,
we can film this.
So, yeah, I truly thank all of you for everything that you do for us.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here without you.
Yep.
Big appreciation.
Absolutely.
Well, let's wrap it up then.
Wrap it up. Well, thank you guys
Coveralls.
for listening to Coveralls, and yeah, we're Highway 40. I'm Lex.
And I'm John, and we'll
on the
see you next
one.
time.